How do I decide what books to review? It's really kind of random, to be honest. I mean, okay, if you misspell the word book, I will not review it. That happened recently. Somebody asked me to review his boo. And if you misspell the word forward at the beginning of the book, it's F-O-R-E. It's a four-word. Anyways, I will not review the book. So some of them are easy. I mean, you can just see some of them are so ridiculous. But really, it just comes down to what's interesting. I do keep an eye on books that have really gone big. I don't think we've had one of those for a little while, but we had for a while the purpose-driven life, and that was followed by this whole heaven tourism genre, which was followed by Jesus Calling, and we're sort of having these mega sellers one after the other, but we haven't had one of those for a while. But I do keep an eye on those, and every month or two look at the top Christian books to see if there's anything that maybe I ought to read, and just see, again, what the best-selling books are a good way of just sort of putting your finger on the pulse of wider evangelicalism, right? What are people reading, and then why are they reading it? Other than that, I look for books that are different, books that are well written. At this point, once you've read 5 or 6 books on Christian marriage, it's pretty tough to be impressed by the 7th. So it's got to really stand out in some way at this point to be better than The Meaning of Marriage or one of those very good books. In terms of negative reviews of books, I think at the beginning of my book reviews, back when I started doing it, I was a little too young and a little too unwise to be doing it, and I think I made some mistakes there. I think I may have sinned against a few people there. People who are genuine believers and maybe didn't deserve quite what I gave. So I've really tried to adjust and now hold back my negative reviews for what I think are really rotten books. Or books by people who are good people but maybe teaching something that's, I think, a little bit seditious. In terms of the church, if I have something really negative to say, I'll always bounce it off one of my elders and make sure at least my tone is fine. And the nice thing is, my number is unlisted, so if people are angry, they call the church and ream out the pastors there. It happened just last week. A guy just unloaded on the senior pastor, so it works out okay. He's also my closest friend, so I just get a good laugh out of it. And I have had some authors be very angry with me. One of them, a very well-known author of a very prominent book, sent me an email, and it was very interesting because he said, "I don't care what you say about my book. Who is Tim Challies anyways? Nobody cares about you, all of which may be fine, but it's just this odd contradiction that I don't care who you are. I don't care that you negatively reviewed my book." And just this scorn and this, well, clearly you do care. And it was revealing to me that, okay, the person behind the book, I said some things about his book, and now I think he's really showed that that's right.